Hello, everybody. I am your host, Dagrin Head, with another adventure with the Warcrime Squad. In this episode, I'm going to be getting into a very special set of missions called The Legend of the Kestral Lancers. It is a series of missions we will be doing on behalf of House Davion, going to war with the Compellan Confederation, and you will see that there's lots of stuff going on in this DLC. In the previous episode, I went and got my Agincourt before before going or before signing off. So yeah. Tonight I'm going to be getting into doing some stuff with the Kestral Lancers. So, and before I do that, I'm going to, let's see, I think we will be perhaps retooling. I will be retooling my lances. I decided my lances they're probably pretty good the way they are. But I'm definitely going to spend just a little bit of time here updating my lances before getting into the DLC itself. And let's see. I do not need. We'll put him in cold storage. There's quite a few things I'm going to put in cold storage, and you'll be seeing me use them later. I will actually put him in cold storage as well. And you know what, I think since I have the hero variant, I will put that Jagger mech away and attempt to make use of the hero variant. Let's see what I've got that I can put on him. Looks like I have some very nice versions of those. What else do I have? We'll put some nice. We'll put these nice large lasers on him, perhaps. And a pair of good medium lasers. Let's see, let's max his armor. We still have a pretty good... Well, I think I know what I want to put on this guy. It will definitely make him pretty OP. Okay, let's see. We're gonna deploy him for some range. We don't really need the heat sinks, but we'll put them on to fill out the space. And I'll take a look at what upgrades I can put. Definitely put that on. Let's see, I will put that on. And I think that should work for him. Let's see what I've got that I can put on the Agony Core. One rule of thumb I always do is maxing out the armor. I know sometimes that can eat into some weapons that I would like to put on, but let's see. I have a nice pair of SRM6s I can throw on. And let's see, I have a nice set of, well, we can do this a couple of different ways. Oh, yeah, I did get these nice SRM 4s, so I will make use of them. I've actually got a little more space than I was anticipating. This is going to be one well-armed mech. Fix up the weapon groups. take those off. Dragon core is definitely we'll do it that way. Slap on some upgrades. Missile cool down. That should work pretty well. Now for this Orion. I think I will have what I need for him, at least at the moment. Slap on some nice LRMs. Slap on this nice SRM. Well, I have an idea. Let's see if the idea pans out. Okay, and give him some upgrades. Definitely put on the energy cooldown so these binary lasers are available a little more frequently. Again, we will make sure everybody is in our squad colors. Really need a different, definitely need a different paint job, but this black with the white like outline stripe does work pretty well. So okay, I think we have everything we need. We'll just, I guess, pick those up. Just checking to see if there's anything at this current location that I want to buy. I would, oh, there we go. That's a backup laser for the Battle Master. I think that there's LRM 20s for good measure. Fill that up. that up. Pick these up as backups for something else I have. Yeah, we'll buy that while we're here. And I think we are good to go. So with that said, I am going to select the priority transmission. Well, I don't really have any. Let me do this as we can. Oh, it gives us some nice internet. So we're making our way on the upgrades. Well, there's only one. Yeah, that I know of. There's only one stalker in this whole thing, so I'm not gonna waste a slot on that. So here we go. I'm going to accept. So we will be working on behalf of House Davion. So here we go. We'll accept, and there will be some cutscenes. So I'm actually not going to speed through them. Just gonna kind of let them play. The missions will be kind of short enough, but here we go.
Husband, in honor of our marriage, I give you a regiment of battle mechs and the means to support them in perpetuity.
My love, in honor of our marriage, I give you a vast prize. The Capellan Confederation.
Lancers, we have been called to war. Operation Rat is a go. Our objective? To cripple the Confederation's military-industrial complex, to bloody their most fanatic battle mech regiments, and to take their territory for our own, thus securing our borders for our newfound alliance with House Steiner. To do this, all 8 of the Crucis Lancer RCTs have been called upon to take one system, the most vital planet targeted by the Federated Suns, the fortress world of Tikhonov. Defended by numerous battle mech regiments, a vast network of man-made fortifications, and one of the most hardened planetary militias of the entire Inner Sphere. For over 600 years, Tikhonov has stood as an indomitable bastille, repelling all who dare to challenge its gauntlet of defenses. But the planet itself is a prize like no other. A fully self-sufficient world virtually untouched by the chaos of the succession wars. Heavily industrialized with an astronomical abundance of natural ore and mineral mining that fuels a booming planetary economy and acts as the foundation for Tikhonov's true prize, battle mech factories. Responsible for the manufacturing of large portions of the Capellan Confederation's heavy battle mech forces, and considered to be the lifeblood to the CCAF's war machine. Taking Tikhonov and its mech factories from the Confederation will rob them of one of their military's most vital resources and add it to our own. But the defenders of Tikhonov are among the most fanatical supporters of the Capellan state, many of them lifelong residents of the region. Expect them to fight with unparalleled levels of ferocity to defend their homeworld. First Prince Hans Davion has personally charged the Crucis Lancers with this mission: to break the unbreakable fortress world and claim its mech factories in the name of the Federated Suns. And as God is our witness, we will not misplace the faith that he has put into all of us. We will bend Tikhonov and any other Capellan world that stands in our way to our will.
And there we have it. the first leg of this will be Tikhonov. Let's check and see what we've got. I may be able to turn that in. Oh. I have some AC-20, Tier 3, I have 2. I'm not going to worry about my cantina stuff during this. I'm not going to pick that because they would be bugging me to turn in my victor. And it's important to know during a lot of this there are mechs I can buy from their store if I want to use them. I currently don't need to, but it is something to keep in mind. So let's see. Our first mission is to land on and capture / disable some anti-dropship batteries. And we can get the max points and the max money, which is good. And I think, at least for this leg of the for this leg, I'm going to let's see. They won't quite be ready for use on this. But that's okay. But we'll put some lighter mechs to work for us. We don't absolutely need our best and brightest at the moment. We'll deploy ourselves a good heavy lance. I remember the first time I did these missions, they were pretty hard, but now that I know what I'm doing, they're not as hard, but it's always still fun to do these missions. And I'm gonna try to not talk as much, so you can just appreciate the dialogue that happens.
For generations, Tikhonov has stood as one of the Confederation's economic and manufacturing centers. Because of this, House Liao has spent generations and considerable resources turning Tikhonov into one of the most fortified systems in the Inner Sphere, which includes a network of anti-dropship orbital arrays here on Tikhonov's first moon, Doria. The Kestral Lancers have been tasked with destroying the arrays and clearing the way for the remaining Lancer regiments to make planetfall. Your strike force's assigned targets have been marked on your HUD. The remaining Kestral Lancers will be executing similar strikes against targets of their own. Show the second what you're made of, Commander.
So at least the way I play these missions, since each mission does give you, extra mechs, allies to help you, there is an extent to which I do try to stick with and fight with the friendly mechs. Because as I've said in the past, it's always a good idea to make use of the free cannon fodder when you have it.
Enemy destroyed. Shame we have to destroy these installations. Planetary defenses like these haven't been made in centuries. Taking and holding them would pull resources away from the invasion. The main objective here is to take Tikhonov itself. We can't risk giving the Confederation any more time to dig into their positions on planet.
Thinking like that is the reason humanity's seen 300 years of technological regression. All because of these bloody succession wars.
Watch your tone, Tech. We have a job to do. We can argue about historical preservation later.
Target eliminated.
In my opinion, Fahad is correct in his assessment that it definitely would be better to take and hold these defenses, but
Target acquired.
I guess, we are deploying a literal army for the invasion, but
Coming up on one of the anti-dropship arrays now, Commander. Only tangle with the defenders if you feel you need to. Once those guns are silenced, the militia will be stranded on this rock anyways. We have a long war ahead of us, so be sure not to take on any unnecessary risks. Anti-dropship batteries are active. Take them out. Destroyed.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
that's one.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Making my own door.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
That's one installation down. Good work. I'm showing all targets at this facility destroyed.
And we have a little bit of reinforcements to deal with.
Target acquired.
An indicator and an assassin. Along with A fire starter.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Coordinating air attack.
There you go, guys. Go pick on the fire starter.
New target assassin.
Apple eliminated. Target received. Engaging.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Okay, guys. Time to move on to the second target.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. New target Hunchback. Target destroyed.
Enemy destroyed.
Target destroyed.
I don't think I need to help them with that.
Enemy back down. We have your target, Commander.
Target acquired.
Tango eliminated.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
They are definitely willing to war to destroy some turrets. Okay, our little buddies finally came over.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Cruises Lancers Command. Kestral Lancers reporting all installations destroyed. You are clear for approach.
We read you, Marshal Davian. Return to your dropships and prepare your forces for planetfall. We'll see you on the ground.
Acknowledged. All stations, move to designated evac points on the double. We have an invasion to get to.
Mission number 1 is down. if my count is correct, there is a total of 15 missions as part of this story. So I'm pretty sure I can get to all of them in this episode.
Target destroyed.
But I'm gonna kind of break up each part into its own episode so that you can, you know, if you're one of my fans and you're watching and you just want to watch a specific part, it'll be easier to do so.
Mount up and prepare for a hard burn out of here. Marshal Davion wants us planet side with the rest of the Lancers ASAP.
So for my 18 points, on this one I'm not really gonna pick up any mech, but I am going to go for some choice weapons. I definitely find that these missions are very good for picking up, like, at least a whole lot of tier 2 weapons. And I guess if you look at those damage numbers, those are pretty good. Oops. Yep, we'll continue. Did they give us anything new? Nope. Now, normally, I probably wouldn't. Well, depending on how damaged you are, but there's like not infinite time in between these missions, so it's definitely good to limit the amount of damage you take in each mission. So now we'll be assaulting one of the cities, because unfortunately the enemies we're after are hiding in the city, so I guess you could say it's time to go do some city war crimes. And I think I'll keep my current squad. They seem like they're doing pretty good.
Attention. Prepare for battle-like departure. Warning. Hangar doors open. Stand clear.
This is a mission where
Online.
it would actually be good to have long-range weapons, because as you'll see, you can snipe the enemy.
Lancers regiments have been assigned to take cities adjacent to regional spaceports to secure our foothold within the system. while the 6th and 8th Cruises RCT makes an advance on the capital city of Tigagrad. We have been assigned to take and hold the mining city of Gizhiga and its small spaceport high in the Kazan mountain range. Our fighters report that they have inflicted heavy casualties against the Ariana Grenadiers defending the region, pushing them back into the city itself. Their remaining Op-4 and some planetary militia have held themselves up in the city and have refused to surrender to our forces, so we've been ordered to move against them and clear them out. Taking out all Grenadier forces should force the Tikhonov militia to surrender, so Grenadier IFFs will be highlighted as primary targets on your HUD. Our best estimate is that there is roughly a company's worth of active Grenadiers in the city that we will need to clear out. So let's get to work, Lancers.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target Warhammer.
Group target acknowledged.
Target acquired.
With you.
Isn't it against the Ares conventions to attack cities housing civilian populations?
Target
The Ares conventions were renounced at the beginning of the First Succession War, and even if they were still ratified, the Grenadiers taking refuge in the city would still constitute a military target under the conventions. I don't like it any more than you do. Urban combat is dirty work, but in this case, the Grenadiers are forcing our hand. If we crush their main body, the hope is that their remaining forces should capitulate to us. But the Grenadiers are fanatical supporters of the Capella state, so it's anyone's guess as to what they will do. Let's hope their compassion for their people exceeds their desire to draw out this engagement any longer.
Commander, it looks like that mech had some valuables on it. Go over and pick it up. Let's see if there's anything we can use.
I'll let them have fun destroying this militia base before moving on.
Sure to put that ammo to good use.
New target Panther.
Priority target received.
I'll let them go kill that Panther before we go in the city.
Target destroyed.
We've made contact with the Grenadiers. They are using the inner city as cover. All Lancer forces, advance into the city and flush them out.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Grenadier forces are showing losses. Let's keep the momentum up.
Commander's targets group up.
Target acquired.
Enemy mech down.
I don't think that Griffin realizes what's about to happen.
I'm showing half of all primary targets have been destroyed. Keep it up. Enemy mech ahead.
Indicator.
Enemy mech down.
Target acquired.
Commander, take the target. Grenadier forces, you have fought bravely for your cause, but the battle is lost. Surrender and no further harm will come to you or Gizhiga. You take us for
New target acquired.
the dogs of that coward, Hans Davion, who extended the hands of freedom and unity only to hope about the conquest of our nation at his wedding. After what he did, your self-respecting ability will never have been
Target
your
destroyed.
Federation's views, especially the words of a Davion like you. Very well. Have it your way. Kestral Lancers, finish the fight.
Quite a speech coming from an Irving.
New target quick draw.
That mech is heavily damaged. Dynasty unit, focus fire. Good morning. I'm nearly dead.
Alrighty. All 8 of them are dead.
Ariana Grenadier forces have been neutralized. Commander, secure your position and prepare to receive relief forces. With any luck, the other 7 Lancer regiments meet with similar success.
So, the second mission is down. For my efforts, I think I'll pick up more of these lasers and whatever other junk I can clean. Wow, look at those damage numbers. Take a moment just to repair. And we are about to take on the mission where we have to capture the mech factory, and it's kind of a combination, like attack and then kind of defend. Not that we need it, but I definitely feel like these mechs will work. The question is, how much of the mech factory survives?
The capital of Tikograd has surrendered. Strategic Director Pavel Ridzik has fled the system, and the primary earthworks manufacturing facilities in Tikograd have fallen under our control. But the fight is not over. Davian intelligence has tracked the remaining Liao defenders to a hidden earthworks mech assembly plant and storage facility close to our forward operating base. Our mission is to finish the fight. Eliminate all Liao defenders and secure the earthworks production site. Kestral Lancers, advance!
Commander, the entire 2nd Crucis is on deck for this mission. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Support our allies and clear the field. There is no telling what we'll encounter once we reach the targeted facility.
Alrighty. Here we go. So, for this mission, if you're watching, I don't know, I might encourage you to not have your volume at max. Because I realized
Target acquired.
my AI pilots all have some very loud weapons, and
Target destroyed.
for a lot of this mission we're going to be in very tight quarters.
Destroyed.
So you're going to hear those PBCXs very prominent.
Marshal Davian, we have made contact with Liao defenders screening the base. We're engaging now. We've made it to the outer perimeter, encountering large amounts of static defenses.
I've identified the turret's control center, marking it on the HUD now. If there is anyone with jump capabilities, we may be able to silence those turrets all at once.
New target Blackjack. Target acquired.
Target received.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Rectangle eliminated.
Marshal Davian, we have neutralized the turrets. Your forces are free to approach.
Yeah, if you snipe that box right up there with I'd say PPCs, LRMs, a decent autocannon. It only takes a couple of shots. Something's not. I guess we're just going in.
Target vindicated.
There he is. Oh, there they are. I think I'm just gonna get out of the way.
Target eliminated. Marshal Davian, we have breached the facility's perimeter. IFF readings indicate additional hostiles both inside and outside the facility.
Commander Mason, you will secure the interior. Do your best to preserve as much of the facility as possible. A working mech production facility is much too valuable to destroy. All remaining Lancers, fan out and secure the exterior of this facility. Make sure no Liao forces escape.
Target acquired.
Tango down.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, with so many PPCXs in my Lancers mech, this facility is gonna be lucky to be standing.
Blimey, those are cataphracts. One of the first new battle mechs designs in centuries. Yes. Between the Raven and the Cataphract, House Liao has been the only great house other than House Steiner to produce brand new mech designs since the start of the Succession Wars. Even with it being mostly cobbled together by recycling components from other mechs, it's still an impressive battle mech, which is why it is imperative that we minimize the damage to this facility.
New target Spider.
Yeah, guys, it is imperative that we minimize damage to the facility. It is imperative that we minimize damage to the facility.
Target destroyed.
Follow the commander.
forces. You're trespassing on Earthworks Limited private property. Withdraw from this facility immediately or face the consequences.
I am Marshal Jackson Davian of the 2nd Crucis Lancers. In the name of First Prince Hans Davian and the Federated Sons, we are here to commandeer this facility. Stand down and surrender, and no further harm will come to you or your people.
I am afraid of you, and I know that this is not possible, Marshal. If you will not withdraw, then it is my duty to make sure that this facility becomes your tomb.
Commander, clear out the remaining enemy forces as fast as you can. They will most likely attempt to sabotage the facility rather than see it fall into our hands. Commander, our mission is to capture this complex in functional condition. Check your fire in these tight quarters and eliminate any enemies you encounter ASAP.
But it's not me who's doing the damage.
Near target Phoenix Hawk.
This Phoenix Hawk is living surprisingly long for taking on 8 mechs by himself. Unfortunately, a pathway must be made.
This production line seems to have an automated mech repair base handy. Make use of them while you can, Commander. No telling what we will face deeper into this facility.
That Q's reactor is about to go!
We're trying to keep the facility healthy, and we're
System offline.
making mechs go crit. Well, I think everything's in good shape, so we'll move along. Under normal circumstances, I would definitely make use of all 4 repair bays.
New target Locust. Target destroyed. Target acquired. New target Raven.
The Raven.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Focusing fire!
Target destroyed.
Okay, here we go. Should be the last part of the mech factory.
Civilians, you're all that is left. Kill these veterans.
I'm reading multiple mech reactor activations in your vicinity, Commander. Watch yourself.
For time to catch up.
Should have left when you had the chance, Bedret. Tikhonov may yet fall, but you will not live to see it.
Target cataphract.
Nothing but a selfish warmonger. He used his wedding to his teenage bride as a ruse to initiate a war against the entire inner sphere.
Target
And you
acquired.
paid us as the villain? What did the people of the Confederation ever do to deserve this?
Target destroyed.
Okay, where's the last one?
Tikhonov was a partner in the greatness that is the compelling state. We were free. We were happy. Long live Chancellor Liao! Long live the compelling state! Ah! Marshal Xavier, my security forces have been depleted. On behalf of Earthworks Limited, I formally surrender myself and all my staff into your custody. All Earthworks forces, I order you to stand down. Your lives are not worth this fight.
On behalf of the Federated Sons, I accept your surrender. All Crucis Lancer forces, stand down. Mission accomplished. Tikhonov is ours.
Yay! There we go. And this actually concludes the first part of the missions. Let's look down here, see if there's anything we can use. At the moment, I'm actually picking up the weapons and gear because quite a bit of it will be useful for completing Cantina stuff later. And I'd say we put out some pretty good damage. And we get our debriefing and some nice rewards, including an ER PPC and a cataphract. So that will conclude. I'll go ahead and queue these guys for repairs. Got our cataphract. We'll put him to use in some later missions. Double check. Don't think there's anything in here that I need. And at this point, I'm going to briefly pause the broadcast. Yeah, we'll pause the broadcast for a couple of minutes. So this concludes part 1 of the Kestral Lancers. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes for part 2. And we are back after the brief pause. I'm now going to set off to do part 2 of the Kestral Lancer campaign. And let's see, based upon timeline, should be able to make use of contracts that I set up before we left. So there's going to be a cut scene. So I'll just let it play and then we'll get into the missions on the other side.
Wave 3 of Operation Rat has begun. From here, the Crucis Lancers will divide and conquer a number of systems, securing our grip of the Tikhonov commonality. The second and third Crucis Lancers' next assignment is to take the world of Tigris. Boasting one of the highest standards of living and well-educated populaces in all of the Capellan Confederation, Tigris has acted as a cultural center and brain trust of the Capellan state for centuries. Bringing Tigris to heel will consolidate the Federated Sun's might throughout the Terran corridor, and further secure our hold of vital jump ship routes into the Lyran Commonwealth. Its conquest will also rob House Liao of a major population center containing some of the Capellan state's brightest minds and wealthiest families, hampering the Confederation for generations. Given the system's wealth and nobility, House Liao has stationed significant defenses on Tigris. With only 2nd and 3rd battalions assigned to this invasion, we should expect to encounter stiff resistance to our occupation, as we will not be able to rely on the same amount of support that we received on Tikhonov. But always remember, the Lancers have already done what not even the Star League could do. We took the unconquerable world of Tikhonov. Compared to that, there is nothing that Tigris can throw at us that we haven't already faced before.
Alrighty. So this first mission will be a little bit of a special mission. Let's see if we pick up any Cantina missions worth it, the effort. Let's see. You know what? I might pick that and that up. I'm not going to turn my Warhammer in, but there will be a chance coming up to salvage a couple of Warhammers, and I can turn them in. I'll take a look and see if there's any equipment at this location that I could make use of. Don't see anything. Maybe a tier 2 machine gun. But I think I've got plenty of those lasers now. And missiles. Nothing really stands out to me, so we'll get to the mission. So basically the objective of this is to secure a location that will become our forward operating base for the next couple of missions. This part will also be 3 missions. So let's see. We'll give, or at least I will attempt. Well, yeah, we'll give him Agincourt. Well, for this leg of the missions, I'm going to attempt to make use of the newer mechs I picked up. These 3 hero mechs. Let's see. And I think for this particular mission, I feel like the Battle Master will be the way to go, and you'll see why shortly. Here we go.
The fulcrum of power on Tigris is a heavy concentration of the system's populace, clustered around a number of townships and cities known locally as Suga Changxi, the Four Cities. We've made planetfall 40 clicks north of our main objective, shielded by a small but dense forest known as Yorlor's Grove, while the third has made planetfall in the Granite Field Mountains to the east of our objective. We are each set to advance on the city from both directions and attempt a pincer attack to claim the Four Cities. Tread carefully. While Tigris is not the fortress world that Tikhonov was, we will not have the luxury of having the full might of all 8 Lancer regiments on our side. For this campaign, it's just us and the third. So watch each other's backs and don't do anything reckless.
This should be done.
Marshal Davion, do we have any intel on our Op-4?
Mio intelligence reports Warrior House Hiritsu and Kerr intruders have been stationed on Tigris for years with direct support from Laurel's Legion, a mercenary battalion with direct ties to the ruling family of Tigris. Beyond that, we have no intel on if those units are stationed here at full strength or only have a handful of battalions stationed here on garrison duty. So our best estimates range from 1 to 3 regiments worth of hostiles in system.
That's quite a range, sir.
All the more reason to tread carefully, Mechwarrior. Continue to follow the marked nav point route to our planned encampment site. Once we've set up a foothold within the system, we'll send out recon squads to see what is what.
Marshal Davian, I'm getting some heavy sensor disruption. Could be the Liao scouting our formations.
Federation forces have crossed the perimeter. 2nd Battalion, attack!
Contact!
Oops.
I have multiple heavy contacts lighting up across the board.
Yeah, this guy, I just realized.
Identifies them as Kerr's intruders, Liao's premier assault regiment. All Lancers, weapons free.
New target, Raven.
Getting hammered here! Requesting ET warning! I'm going critical! Ejecting!
Looks like those Ravens weren't scouting our forces, but screening the intruders' numbers.
Why am I reading Davian serial codes on these hostiles?
The Confederation lost much of their domestic assault mech production back in the Second Succession War. Kerr's intruders makes up for that by fielding large amounts of Davian salvage. Just focus on their IFF signatures.
Easier said than done, with all of this sensor jamming.
My target eliminated.
So yeah, one feature this game has, if you're new or haven't really played much, is I can switch to the other mechs, the AI mechs in my lance. So if I need to use one of them, or need to fix something on one of them, I can easily do that.
Lancers are all over the place. We can't shoot straight with all this interference. Someone take those Ravens out.
New target, Charger.
What the hell? A Charger just chewed through my torso with a large bore autocannon.
That must be one of those new variants whipped up by Hellspawn Industries. Focus on taking them down quickly. Those are carrying more than just Popcat lasers and can be quite lethal up close. Approach them with caution.
Target destroyed.
Tango eliminated.
Target destroyed.
Ah, we'll be fine. There's
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
The intruders might have gotten a jump on us, but we are not out of this fight. Keep on them, Lancers.
my right arm is taking a little bit of a beating. I think I'll be fine. I just gotta maybe lay low a little bit.
New target, Raven.
Be advised. Enemy contact confirmed.
Let's see. So
Target destroyed.
Systems are down. Ejecting.
So I guess I'm working for House Davion, fighting against House Davion.
New target, Blackjack.
Make it going critical.
Target destroyed.
What's going on up there?
We're turning this around. One final push should be all we need.
One final push is all I need. You can real help back there in your ass. Part of the battle with some of these missions is you gotta make a path through the trees. Okay, boys and girls,
Enemy mech ahead.
here we go.
Target received. Engaging.
Target acquired.
Heavy damage.
Enemy
go kind of there so they can draw out.
At the waypoint.
New target Califrac.
Well played kill shot, my friend.
Target acquired.
Holding at left point.
Target destroyed.
Retreat to left point, Zeta, and link up with House Hiritsu forces.
Finish off whatever stragglers you can find, but let the rest of them go. The third is counting on us to be in position for our joint assault. We need to save our manpower for the fight ahead. Continue along to the marked nav points. We still need to reach and secure our forward operating base. Great work, Commander. We took a beating, but crippling Kerr's intruders takes a key Liao assault battalion off the board. You've provided a great service to House Davian this day. This should make our engagements with the elite Warrior House troops easier.
It would be nice to salvage him, but definitely too many points. What I am gonna do is pick these because they'll go toward some good stuff. Well, I would, but I can't go there yet. I would say that mission turned out pretty well. And I'm going to alter this guy's build just slightly. This if my plan goes well, he will be pumping out the damage on this mission. Here we go, we have mission number 2 of part 2.
Tango spotted.
Marshal Davian, Lao forces are making their move. You're clear to make your play.
Roger, Marshal Pedroza. Okay, Commander. Our brothers in the 3rd Crucis are now defending a Liao counteroffensive. While they hold Confederation forces at bay, we're clear to make our play against the 4 cities. The region is dependent on a number of large fusion generators that power the entirety of the grid from a centralized power plant. In order to minimize civilian casualties, we want your lance to move quickly and neutralize these generators. Make your way to the marked nav point and destroy all the marked generators. My forces will move to blockade the city and draw out existing defenders. Good luck, Commander.
Something don't sit right with me. Won't taking out the fusion generators just lead to more suffering for these people?
We consider this our most humane option. Our hope is to avoid the potential bloodshed of 2 whole mech regiments descending into the city to defend it. By having a single lance take out the generators, we're hopeful that Mandrissa Laurel will surrender her world to prevent more bloodshed.
Incoming missile.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Once you've found the targeted asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
Kind of park that there.
On location, Commander.
Unfortunately, all of the extra loot is ammo.
We'll be sure to put that ammo to good use.
Although normally
Close enough. Ready to
if
start
you don't have
operation.
unlimited ammo turned on, like finding all that extra ammo is actually very.
Target spider.
There's the power plant, Commander. Let's get to work.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Incoming missile. Target destroyed.
The reactor on my kill is about to go grid.
Target urban mech.
Group target received.
You guys finish whatever mechs are around, and then we'll get to taking on the objective.
Capabilities. Closing
Target
out.
destroyed. Target acquired.
That's one down. Now on to the next.
Jackson, House Aristu and Legion mech forces have broken through our lines. We need help immediately.
Damn it! Jesse, I'm rerouting our heavy battalion to assist. They should be at your location in 15 minutes. Try to hold out till then. Commander, I need to break our blockade to help the 3rd, so be advised. Enemy reinforcements may break through.
Target acquired.
Marshal Davian, this is 3rd Cruises Command. Infantry from House Aristu have broken into the rear line and are attacking our command centers. We're putting up resistance, but we can't do it alone. Requesting 2nd Lancers unit to reinforce.
Jesse, our forces are already committed to our assault on the 4 cities. Deviating from the mission plan could throw the entire attack into disarray. Request denied.
We'll come up to the treasure to pick it up.
That's a lot of free ammo.
Take her down.
My command center. It's been hit by heavy autocannon fire. Heavy infantry raided our headquarters shortly afterwards. They got our MIIO code books.
No! God damn it all! If the Mechwarrior could decrypt those codebooks, they could completely compromise Operation Wreck.
Second, Galax armor. Tied down. Marshal Davian. Jackson. I'm sorry.
Marshal Petrosa! Jesse! Shit, we've lost comms. Commander, I'm rerouting to support the 3rd. Rihanna, I'm appointing you operational commander of this mission. Finish this, then fall back to our position.
Understood, Marshal. Good hunting.
Leave it to Davian's dogs to threaten innocent people's livelihood in order to take one of theirs. We'll make you regret attacking our home planet.
Yes. No, can't shoot through that, so I have to go around.
New target Marauder.
That Marauder has
regroup at Marshal Davion's position.
New target, Archer.
Last target received.
There you go, guys. Go play with the Archer and we'll... Or I guess I'll go play with him.
Forming on you.
Took that one down with a clean headshot.
I'm not worried. I never have enough points to salvage that Archer anyways. Mission number 2. I would love to be able to salvage some of these, but definitely don't have the points. I think I'll salvage the 2 urban mechs. Can make a little money selling them. Hit my repairs, and then we'll see what's the next objective, which is to summarize. We're going to be taking out some satellite arrays to prevent, in an attempt to prevent House Liao from transmitting the stolen code books. I think the current loadout is working. And this will be the last mission of part 2. So as with part 1, after this, I'll let the dialogue go and then I'll continue.
Commander, it's of the utmost importance that you stop the Maskirovka from decrypting those codebooks. With them, they can decrypt our reports and significantly stifle Operation Rat security, putting not just our lives, but all Federated Suns forces at risk. Our MEO liaison has relayed the locations of known Maskirovka relay stations in the system's capital of Jianfeng. We need them destroyed ASAP before they decode and transmit the data to Comstar. They'll know what we're up to the second we start taking down their relay stations. So timing is of the utmost importance in this mission, Commander. Good luck.
Target acquired.
Okay, so this is I guess mission 6, but mission 3 of part 2. after this particular mission,
Target acquired.
I'll be doing like I did earlier, where I take like a 5-minute pause, and then we'll resume with part 3.
Target acquired.
Looks like the Liao forces know what you're up to. It's now even more critical to carry out this operation quickly.
Well, they say quickly, but it's not time.
Target expired.
Here,
Acquired.
set up this satellite.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
They're attempting to hold our transmissions of vital intelligence for the Chancellor. I need whatever House forces you can spare to store these veterans as long as possible.
Sounds like they're calling in the cavalry, Commander. Let's hurry it up here.
Enemy mech down.
My guys are having plenty of fun killing mechs.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
I think I understand what to do with the binary lasers.
Target acquired.
Target destroyed.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
How are we doing on that decryption? Demi presenter voice standing by and waiting on our delivery. We are running out of time.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Forwarding the entire encrypted package to Comstar now. We cannot risk the codes returning to Federate hands.
Damn it! It's now or never, Commander. We need to stop those transmissions before they complete their handoff. Get this job done now!
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Too late. The package is in the hands of Comstar. Your illegal annexation of Capellan territory ends now.
All right, Commander. Fall back. The Lancers will soon be able to spare a mech company to deal with this rabble later. Return to base and we'll plan our next moves.
Okay, let's hitch a ride out of here and see what kind of good loot we got.
Prepping for extraction now, Commander. We'll see what Marshal Davion has planned for us once we relink with the rest of the Lancers.
Let's see, for the points available, we'll get and let's see, as a reward for our participation, we'll be getting nice loot, nice set of weapons, okay, so we're gonna have some repairs. Throw these guys into cold storage for later. And before we go on, I am going to outfit this Zeus. It is a pretty nice pickup. So as usually do, I'll strip him. Let's see. I'm actually gonna attempt. Well, I don't know. Let's see, for my purposes, gonna outfit this Zeus just a little differently than you might expect. See, this is where a short burst laser is something I do consider. And we'll give him some decent medium lasers. Put some ammo related stuff on him. Use some space on some heat sinks. That should work out pretty well. And there we go. Apply some upgrades. Upgrades are well, to me, they do make the difference between a good mech and a better mech. We'll throw some paint on him. should be... Well, we will actually be getting a second Zeus. And at the moment, I'm going to attempt to outfit this cataphract in a manner that I think will probably work really well. These rapid fire auto cannons seem to definitely perform very well. And Max's armor. Do that just because. Should be a nice little cataphract. For me, I always put on the 2 armor upgrades because survival is very important. Do some weapon range. And well, it's what we can fit. Okay, so I am going to pause the broadcast briefly as we're about to head into part 3. I'm going to do the pause like I did before and take like a 5-minute break, and then we'll take on part 3 of the Kestral Lancers. Okay, we are back for part 3 of Kestral Lancers. We're continuing to commit those nice war crimes against the Capellans. And everything is ready, so I'm going to launch the next wave. There will be a cutscene, so I'll just let it play and then we'll get into the missions.
Soina, capital system of the Soina Commonality, and one of the jewels of the Capellan Confederation. For centuries, Soina had been a beacon of industry and technological sophistication, once housing large populous cities across all of its continents, feeding a healthy commercial manufacturing industry. But, like the rest of the Inner Sphere, the succession wars brought death and destruction to Soina. Today, although it's only a shadow of its former self, it remains an important world. Its aerospace and dropship manufacturing centres, combined with its centralised location in Capellan space, have made it a prime target for the Federated Sun's ongoing invasion of the Confederation. House Davion has charged the elite 5th Certis Fusiliers with taking Soina. In order to complete our mission, we will first need to make contact with their commanding officers, General Gordon Hartstone and Colonel Anthony Harkness. But something seems to be wrong. Although we jumped into the system 7 days ago, I have not yet been able to hail anyone on the wideband Federated Sun's command channel. I'm getting nothing but silence every time I try. Even more disturbing, the local news is reporting that the Fusiliers have attacked and destroyed Soina's HPG relay station, which has cut the system out of contact with the rest of the Inner Sphere, spreading panic among Soina's populace. Our mission to recover the stolen Mio codebooks is far too important for us to abandon. Whatever the odds, we must make contact with the 5th Certis Fusiliers and request their assistance in finding and destroying the stolen codebooks. Otherwise, the entire security of Operation Rat could be compromised. Let's just hope we're not too late.
Alrighty, so we followed the mission, the cutscene. We are treading into uncharted territory here. Well, we at least get some decent salvage points. Let's see. Looks like we're right around where we need to be. I think I will break out the atlas for this leg of the journey. And we will see what happens. We'll leave these guys the way they are. They seem to be doing pretty well with the mechs that I gave them.
Let's take that tank apart.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors open. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems phenomenal.
Commander, the communications disarray caused by the Comstar HPG relay station's destruction has allowed us to land on Sorna undetected. But I'm still not getting any responses on the Federated Sun's wide band. The only thing we're detecting is a faint SOS signal from the 5th Certis Fusilier. I've marked its approximate location on your HUD. If there are any Federation forces out there, we need to make contact with them ASAP if we are to have any hope of surviving this deep into Kaplan territory. But be on your guard, Commander. This SOS signal could be a trap.
More trees. Always more trees. I guess I should have brought a mech-sized machete to cut through all the trees. Looks like we have some friendlies up here. I guess we'll go introduce ourselves. Maybe for my part, should I be like, hey guys, my name is Commander Nathan, and I like to commit war crimes. I guess maybe yeah, maybe that wouldn't go over too well.
They appear to be members of the Fusiliers, transmitting IFF frequencies to them now. Let's go up and introduce ourselves.
Incoming mechs, stay where you are. Your IFF says you're with the 2nd Cruises Lancers. Why are the Lancers here on Sarna?
The Lancers aren't here in force, it's only us. We're here on special assignment from Marshal Jackson Davion. We have an urgent matter to discuss with General Hardstone.
He's gone. We believe he's been KIA.
What about Colonel Harkness?
Definitely KIA. His Marauder was bombarded by Inferno missiles. When he tried to punch out, Inferno gel poured into his cockpit and burned him alive.
Who's in charge here then?
You're looking at her. Captain Alana Damu, 5th Certis Fusiliers, 1st Battalion. And as much as I would love to know why you're here, that is going to have to wait. We've got bigger problems at the moment. We're waiting on our salvage teams to strip this Gazelle for any surviving provisions. We're not going to make it much longer if we can't salvage as much of its supplies as we can. We're detecting Liao forces converging on our position. They must have tracked your approach here. Lancers, my men are exhausted and stretched to the brink. I cannot afford to lose any more of them. Help us fight through this with minimal losses, and I'll see what I can do about helping you with your special assignment.
We're on it, Captain.
Enemy Dragon spotted.
Alright guys, show them what you got.
transport was destroyed in low orbit shortly after we made planetfall. We've been tracking down and salvaging whatever supplies we can from as many of the downed support dropships we could find. I'll be straight with you. After a solid month of dodging hostile forces, we're on our last legs.
What happened here?
Sorna was a trap. Our Neo intelligence was completely inaccurate. They said that the system was only defended by a few regiments of militia with possible light mech reserve support. What we ended up getting was all 4 regiments of Mechwarrier's armored cavalry. They waited for us to make planetfall before attacking our dropships as they tried to return to a low orbit, trapping all of us on this rock. Then, their mech and vehicle forces pinned us against the Grey River and slaughtered everyone. Only a handful of us were able to make it out. If we don't secure these supplies, we won't last much longer. What you see here is pretty much all that's left of the 5th Certus Fusiliers.
Last target! It's about to go critical!
New target, Jaegerman.
Detecting targeted battle mech in the area.
So long, mercenary scum.
Oh, let's see
Have you attempted to contact any jump ships at the
if
sign of
this
jump point?
war hammer
We've tried multiple times, but the Confederation has seemed to blanket the entire system in some sort of thick electromagnetic field that's completely scrambling anything that isn't short-range communications on planet.
That would explain why we weren't reading anything on the wideband on our burning to the system.
Incoming missile.
It's about to go critical!
Destroyed. Target acquired.
I am definitely grateful to have an Atlas for this mission. Sometimes in the past I have managed to have an Atlas and it definitely helps.
Target acquired.
Last target engaged.
On our burn towards the system, we caught the news saying that you blokes took out the local HPG station.
I don't believe that for a second. No matter what the Confederation state-run news says. The HPG was our only hope of contacting anyone off-world about our dire situation here. It makes no sense that we would destroy the only means of saving ourselves. With Liao shooting down our dropships and the HPG destroyed, we have no way of contacting anyone off-planet. Whoever destroyed the HPG most likely condemned us all to death.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, something seemed fishy about that. You have to be absolutely mental to even think about crossing Comstar and their HPG stations. Last time someone tried, the entire Free Worlds League found themselves without interstellar communications for almost a year. And they only got it back because their Captain General capitulated to Comstar's every demand.
One lone trebuchet is all that's left.
Lance target received.
Captain Damu, I'm showing no further enemies on scope. It looks like we are in the clear.
Your Lancers really pulled through for us. Thank you. Stick around till we're done here, then follow us. We'll talk about Marshal Davian's special assignment for you once we reach our encampment. Word of advice, though, lose the dropship. Keep it suborbital if you need to relocate. The Big Mac will shoot you out of the sky if they think you're assisting us. Whether you like it or not, you're stuck in the trenches with us till this is all over.
I didn't realize Big Macs were that dangerous, but I guess they are. Okay. I can't quite salvage the Warhammer doesn't even show up. And we can't salvage either of these. Looks like we salvage the quick draw. We'd salvage the potato. I think for my points, I'll pick up the quick draw and this auto thing. Seems like my guys are not quite putting out the damage I'd like, but maybe their mechs just need some tweaking. And we pick up a pilot. My experience with this guy is he actually is pretty decent. And my next mission, I will equip him so you can see how he does. So in this next mission, we're going to be going to investigate the destruction of the HPG, which is, for those of you who may not be familiar with the BattleTech universe, the HPG, which is, I believe it's Hyper Pulse Generator. It's basically the device that allows planets to engage in interplanetary communication. So, and they are generally governed by an organization known as Comstar, and Comstar is a neutral party that pretty much one of their tasks is helping interplanetary, interstellar communications and things like that. They do more than that, but that's That's the lion's share of it. And I'm gonna switch him out for where's he at? There we go. And my experience is that this lieutenant, I think it's pronounced Staviorn, he does tend to do very well in a ballistic-oriented mech. So, like a Jaeger mech, really any mech that is heavy into ballistics. Well, I think we'll leave these guys the way they are. See if they may perform a little better in this setting because it's a little more open. We'll see. In this, well, whenever you do a rush campaign, I don't have access to all the nice weapons I would normally have. So
relay station. I've marked the map with the last known location of the Fusiliers transponders being sent. After they all went rogue. Be sure to be on your guard and watch your backs. McCarran's armored cavalry is still breathing down our necks, looking to finish us off for good. Let's go find our answers.
Compact. Target eliminated.
Oh. Some VTOLs coming in. This mission is one where having access to good long-range weapons helps.
I see them. Whoever they aren't with the Fusiliers. This is Captain Alana Damu of the 5th Certus Fusiliers. Who the hell are you, and why are you using our transponder signals?
We serve a purpose much higher than yours, my child. I regret you coming here. Now I'm afraid I cannot allow you to leave this place alive. Die, knowing your sacrifice will usher humanity into a new golden era.
Screw that and screw you. I don't have any plans on dying today, but I do plan on dismantling you imposters piece by piece until you tell me what I want to know.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Priority target received.
Hopefully, this Warhammer is salvageable.
Explosion imminent. Your target is about to crit, Commander. You heard the Commander. Take the target. Clear that flash target. It's about to go critical. Enemy destroyed.
Bringing... I have to question these enemies. Bringing in these holes when I have my Jaeger mech deployed does not seem very smart.
Nice one, boss. It's starting to glow.
Naive fool. You don't even realize you are nothing more than a pawn in someone else's game.
And I'm sure that ominous word vomit spewing from your mouth is supposed to actually mean something.
more loopholes.
Target destroyed.
Didn't you know? Your first friend sent you here to die.
Ha! Not the first time the Fusiliers have heard that one.
Target acquired.
And another Lancer next to take out.
That's a fairly active imagination you have there. The Confederation's ambassador to New Certus kidnapped our Duke and took him to Sion, where Max Liao executed him in cold blood. Duke Hasek Davion was a patriot to the entire Federated Sons and died at the hands of a madman.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
You will never make it on Sona alive.
I'm showing no more targets on our scopes. Looks like they're all down.
Good. Bring the support infantry out and take in as many prisoners as possible. Rip each and every one of them out of their mechs. I want answers, and we aren't going to get any if we don't bring these imposters in alive.
Alrighty, let's check our salvage list. So we do have a Warhammer listed, but not enough points to claim it. Now let's see, what else can we claim for our points? So we'll grab the Griffin and a medium laser. That was some better damage output. Alrighty. Got our repairs done. And throw these guys in the cold storage for later. So this mission, we're going to be completing our primary mission, which is to destroy the code books before they can get to where they're decoded. And this mission is actually timed. I think for this one. I will deploy my full. I think it'll be wise to deploy my full assault lance so we can take out the enemies a little bit faster.
Right, Commander. We were able to learn the location of Sarna's Mechwarrior headquarters and support facilities around the capital city of Sarna from our captured imposters. If your stolen codebooks were delivered anywhere, it would have been at any of the marked facilities for decoding. With the HPG system down, it's fairly safe to assume the codebooks would not have been able to make it off-planet even if they were decoded. So if you can destroy them here, it's unlikely Liao will be able to retrieve them again. We are deep in enemy territory here, so I can only support you with a small team of commandos. They will tail you and verify the destruction of the codebooks once you destroy the marked buildings. This is your mission, and I need to tend to the Fusiliers and plan our next move. So I'll leave the rest of this up to you and Rihanna. Best of luck.
And to you, Captain Damu. I've got nothing to add to that, Commander, so let's get the job done.
Enemy destroyed.
Target acquired.
Target is down.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Interesting that AI references Dragonstone. Could it be that maybe House Kurita agents are in play?
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. New target fire started.
So, can't spend too much time on anyone. This mission is a timed mission.
Target acquired.
So I'm gonna have to trust my lance to do this job.
That makes a jump out now.
Looks like we've got their attention, Commander. Just keep at it.
acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
One. And we have
New target spider. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Evacuate all facilities. Destroy burn hard drives, computers, and data caches before you evacuate. Make sure we leave nothing but ashes for the alien dogs.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
That's the last facility. The infantry will take it from here. We need to evacuate now, before Mechwarrion's armored cavalry shows up in force. Make your way to the marked exfil site.
Weapon system down. Evacuation taking heavy damage.
Target acquired.
Leg scrapped. I've lost my firepower. Ejecting now to fight again tomorrow.
Target acquired.
Next tango down.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Negative on the target order.
New target awesome. Incoming missile.
Focusing on fire on target.
Target destroyed.
Okay, let's see what salvage we might hit. I guess we'll pick the last jet. There we go. The code books are destroyed. And now it is now we are on to bigger and better things. Okay, basically our next mission is we discovered that there are some surviving members of the Crater Cobras and Screaming Eagles. So we are being sent to rescue them. And this time we have 9 points we can put into salvage. Let's see, I think. Okay. Even though we could operate with our full might, I am going to see if we can I guess we'll drop down a little bit. I think perhaps give him the Thunderbolt, and we'll see how Byers does with Dragon. And I am going to use my Agincourt. So here we go. Go have some fun saving the Crater Cobras.
The ruins of the derelict warship are straight ahead, Commander. The Crater Cobras and the Screaming Eagles have taken refuge in its interior. If we want to have any chance of getting out of this mess alive, we're going to need their help. Let's hope they aren't in as dire straits as we are.
Amazing! I never thought I would ever see one of the ancient warships. These things used to be at the top of the food chain when it came to the supreme military power of the Star League. Massive spacecraft that acted as jump ships, armed to the teeth with naval weapons and assault dropships.
I will be right back. Sorry about the sudden pause, but had to take care of
Continues
something.
to rain death across entire systems with nuclear fire and chemical strikes. Untold billions died at the hands of these monsters. It's not surprising that they were the first things to be targeted and destroyed in the early succession wars.
The Crater Cobras and Screaming Eagles are fellow co-workers in war crimes. So we're happy to come and rescue them. So nice of this warship to crash just right so that we have some ramps that we can walk up.
Broadcasting Federated Sons IFF. You out there, identify yourselves.
We are an independent detachment of the 2nd Kestral Lancers on special assignment. We're here to help.
Rihanna Campbell? Is that you? I thought you were with that Merc outfit from the Galahad War Games. What are you doing broadcasting Davian military IFFs?
That's a long story for another time. For now, we're hoping to help each other out of this mess.
That's highly optimistic of you. We dug into this position to defend ourselves from an incoming advance from the 3rd Mechwarrion's armored cavalry. They've been probing our defenses for the past week after we repelled an all-out assault from them at Graves Hallow. If you want to help, join us, and let's push these bastards back. Keep us in good enough shape, and we might just live to see tomorrow.
Clear to Western. Enemy scouts across the outer perimeter. They're here.
Well, okay then. Let's get to work. Rihanna, Commander, we'll appreciate the assist here. Keep our mercs in fighting shape. We won't be any good to you dead.
Target acquired.
Scrap that one.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
Reserve forces from Mechwarrior appear to be crossing the perimeter. Things are going to heat up quickly here.
Understood. We should be able to pull through if we can keep our forces in the fight.
We'll do our best, Colonel.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Okay. They're not liking the way my Jaeger mech is built.
Bravo
that's one dead Orion.
Commander, if we're gonna survive this, we need every mech we can get. Do your best to protect my men.
Well, we will, but it doesn't help your men get away.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Nor be told for my Jagger mech to destroy.
Race for combat. Enemy mech spotted.
New target Centurion. Target destroyed. Target
Sadly,
acquired.
the Centurion will not be making it.
With you.
There's two of them.
New target quick draw.
I guess we're gonna have to go up here and finish it ourselves.
Target acquired.
But we can handle it.
New target Archer. Target acquired. Target acquired.
This is where having Beagle active probing definitely useful.
Incoming missile.
The rest of the rear guard are moving in to engage.
God, these bastards just don't give up. Crater Cobras, stay strong. We've almost got them.
Oh, there's some of the crater cobras.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Acquired.
Tango down.
New target battle master.
Stress target identified.
Okay, Mr. Battle Master. You're the last one.
Remaining Mataran's forces appear to be withdrawing. For now, our forces are in the clear.
You have our thanks, Commander. But without us being able to transmit off system, I'm very skeptical about our overall chances at survival. A very strong ECM field is preventing us from contacting anyone at the system's jump point. We have a long shot plan to try to get a message off-world. With your help, we might just be able to do it. Come by our command center and I'll share the details with you.
Alright, folks, we have 2 missions to do. Quite a list of salvage, but only 30 points per list. Well, let's check and see if there's anything worth salvaging down here. I think we'll just pick up the best mech we can get for the points. Which will be this quick draw. And we'll find one random thing to salvage. Yep, we definitely had to put in the work. And we pick up another pilot. That pilot is actually a pretty good pilot to have, especially when you have a marauder. She tends to be pretty good if you put her in a marauder. And the basic summary of this one is that we are going to finally go take out the ECM field that has been disrupting communications. Little spoiler alert, this mission does happen to kind of be a two-parter. There is no, there is actually 0 repair time between the 2 missions. Granted, I can do the instant repairs, but I will, since I have a Marauder, I'm going to put this Mila Serena in the Marauder, and she will do pretty well. And let's see. I am going to take the Orion. See how this Orion performs.
The Crater Cobras have provided us with the location of a series of powerful ECM arrays that have been disrupting long-range comms across the entire solar system. If we destroy enough arrays within the region, we should be able to pierce the localized
Hold on, I think we got a little swap.
Field and get a message out to the system's jump point. We need to destroy these ECM arrays in order to have any hope of getting a message off-world. If we don't succeed, well, we'll all most likely die here, Commander.
Oh, lovely. No pressure at all for the likes of us, eh?
I know it's hard to hear, but it's the simple truth. While we've had our successes, McCarran's armored cavalry still has 4 full regiments of troops on Soina. It's a simple numbers game. The reality is, we don't have enough forces to come out ahead. Even with the Crater Cobras and Screaming Eagles, we need reinforcements. And with the system's HPG down, the only way that we can ever hope of getting them is if we get a message back to Davion Command through a ferried message by jump ship. Bringing down these ECM arrays is our only chance at doing that. I'm not exaggerating when I say that this time, all our lives are depending on this. So good luck, Commander.
Let's go destroy these ECM arrays. You'll know we're close to 1 when, like, my screen gets a little fuzzy. That's the effect of being near an again. Oh, and kind of a challenge that this mission presents that you may not know about.
That was a transmission on the AFSC's command line. The first one since we've arrived at Soina. I can't make out anything in it, but destroying the other ECM towers might allow us to hear the broadcast. Keep it up, Commander.
Target destroyed. Incoming message.
One down.
Target destroyed.
Anyways, I was gonna say,
Target assassin.
near, like, some of these bases on this mission, there's actually some untargetable turrets. You kind of have to manually target them. And I'll make my way over here. Let's say that. fighter to take care of. Kinda liking the binary lasers on this Orion. I'll have to get more of them. Or maybe not more of them, but a higher tier.
Installations. We don't have the numbers to fight through them. We need those towers destroyed so we can find a gap in their lines. We fought too long and too hard for this to be our end.
Any discernible information. We need to destroy those remaining ECM towers.
Commander, our tactical projections are not good. The only way we can break through McCarran's forces is if we abandon our wounded. That is not something I'm willing to do. We're preparing to make our last stand. Finish the mission, Commander, then get as far away from us as possible. Regroup with Captain Damu. Get a message back to Davian Command. Survive.
Colonel Westrake, I'm sorry we couldn't do more.
It's okay. It's the part of the job that all of us mercenaries must accept at some point. Today, it's just my time.
Dragon. Target acquired.
Scout unit receiving heavy fire.
And that is a Grand Dragon. Same weight as a normal dragon, but a different loadout. Come here, you little locust. is what you guys get for keeping your military stuff in a city.
Target is done.
Just walk right over them. The most effective way to destroy buildings. Another Orion. Guess I have to show him which one of us is superior. Two more ECM towers. One final, and then we can get out of here. Right back. Okay. Back to the Warcrime.
Scrap that one.
A rifleman that sports an EP-10. Not a common mech, but well, the rifleman is this variant, not.
Just lost the component, but I can still fight.
Target destroyed.
Okay, let's destroy the last ECM tower.
Sortek of the Davion Heavy Guards calling all surviving forces of the Federated Suns. We have breached Sarna's atmosphere and are available to reinforce on your position. Is anyone out there? Please respond. Again, this is Arden Sortek.
Colonel Sortek, this is Colonel Richard Westrick with the Crater Cobras. My God, is it good to hear your voice. The Crater Cobras and the Screaming Eagles are pinned down 50 clicks east of the city of Catatonia along the coast. We estimate that the Big Mac will have us completely surrounded in 3 hours. Transmitting exact coordinates now.
Coordinates received. We're preparing an orbital mech drop to reinforce your position. Hold fast, Colonel. Help is here.
This is Captain Alana Damu with the survivors of the 5th Certus Fusiliers. We don't have much left, but we are moving to assist. ETA 2 hours.
Looks like our salvation is here, Commander. I've marked a new exfil site on your map. Let's get out of here and join the others.
Okay, we are almost done. Well, this was an assassin at some point. I guess for the point, I wish I could get the Grand Dragon, or maybe a Rifleman, but I don't have the point. This is actually a little bit, I believe, a little bit of a rare assassin that has a few more weapon slots than normal. And it definitely looks like some good damage numbers from my lance, so I won't complain. And this will be the final mission. Normally, I would not be able to repair between the missions, but thanks to the technology of instant repairs, so it's the final mission, the fight of our lives. And definitely the first time or two I did this, it was a fight. But I learned some tricks, and I'm definitely liking the binary lasers on this Orion. So maybe I will make use of it more. But you know, since this is the final mission, and probably what I would do is be breaking out my best and brightest. Let's see. Give him the Battle Master, and we'll put her in a Stalker. I'm just gonna let the dialogue play for a minute.
Colonel Sortek is on the verge of making planetfall and is en route to our position. McCarran knows that if we successfully relink with the Davian Heavy Guards, they're done for. So they're gonna throw everything they have at us, trying to put us in the ground before Colonel Sortek's reinforcements arrive. We've spent the past 6 months in hell, cowering and sulking in the shadow of those bastards, trying to survive against unprecedented circumstances. No dropship support, no air support, no way of communicating with the jump point. Hell, we even made it by with no HPG, completely blind to the rest of the inner sphere. We made it through all of that. But today, finally, we can stand tall against these Capellan bastards. Today is a day of retribution.
Today we are finally taking the fight to them!
Fusiliers, I'm not one for speeches as eloquent as our mercenary friends. We have been struggling to survive since the Grey River ran red with the blood of our fallen brothers and sisters. Just remember, they're still here. They're watching over us, and today, God willing, we will avenge their deaths. For New Certus, for House Hasek!
We have contacts. Dead ahead. All forces fire at will. Stay in cover and support one another. Don't let them spill one more ounce of Cobra's blood today.
No.
Commander, Colonel Westrick is right about one thing. The Macaron's forces will be relentless. There's no telling when the Davion heavy guards will make it to the field. So we need to support one another if we're going to make it out of this alive. Tread carefully, Commander.
Now there's a couple ways we can do this. Sometimes I have more or less just sat here and waited for them to come to me. Or we can walk through the city and go after them. Let's sit here for a minute and see what happens. If I remember correctly, those two friendly units do link up with us.
Enemy mech spotted. All units, hostile mechs inbound. Prepare to engage.
Raven.
Watch it. My last kill is about to explode.
These are some nice houses here. It would be a shame if somebody walked through them. I guess you might have to go to them. I guess that's a picnic table. Well, it was a picnic table. guess we have to advance closer so that they realize that they're supposed to spawn. Guess I have to link up with feel like this mission could be bugged.
Mech spotted.
Califrag.
Full face. Most units are in engagement range. Closing.
There we go, there's one of them. Maybe the others will show up after the eliminate paddock rat.
New target
There we
indicated.
go.
Incoming missile.
Okay, where's the rest of it?
Target acquired.
We had to go to them.
New target blackjack.
just touched down. Our rushed mech drops scattered us across a wide area. We are reforming our lances and about to move on your position now. ETA 2 minutes. Hold out just a little longer.
Cataphract. There's more of them.
Forces of the Federated Suns, the Davion Heavy Guards are here to assist. It's time to take the fight to Mechwarrion's armored cavalry.
That's our cue, Commander. One last push, and then it's over. Let's finish this.
Target acquired.
All armored cavalry forces, this is Colonel Archibald Mechwarrior. The Davion Heavy Guards have made planetfall and have taken the field right in the rear of our column. This is a fight we can no longer win. All forces, break off your engagements and escape to your dropships. Sarna is lost. No need for any of you to go down with it.
Forces of the Federated Suns, give them no quarter. For months these wolves have hunted you like prey lost in the woods. But now, you have a chance to defang Mechwarrion's armored cavalry, once and for all.
For the fallen! For the 5th Certus Fusiliers!
Did I just hear that right? Mechwarrion's forces are withdrawing. Is there really a need to run them down?
We're still at war, Fahad. The Federated Suns will want to ensure that an elite unit such as Mechwarrion's is crippled as much as possible to put all of House Liao in a position of vulnerability in the future. I also imagine compassion For better or worse, we still have our orders. Let's help clear the field and see this battle through.
To all forces of the Federated Suns, we have cleared the field.
And
Sarda,
with that, we come to the end of the Kestral Lancer campaign.
I have no doubt in my mind that we
I'll
would have
just
died
let
like the rest
everything
of our brothers
play
and sisters in
and
the
finish
Fifth.
up.
We'll never forget what you did for us.
Likewise, Captain. Without you, we would never have been able to complete our mission for the Kestral Lancers. Now let's all fall back in with the heavy guards and finally get some R&R. It's been one hell of a campaign.
Well, let's see what our salvage list turns out to be. A bunch of blackjacks and vindicators. I will claim. No, all the blackjacks are the same, so I'll claim that one. And a few of these. Looks like some pretty good damage numbers, and now we will claim our final rewards, which happens to be a whole bunch of stuff. And the short version of the message is the war is effectively over because Comstar got mad that their HPG was destroyed and basically they shut off communications related to House Davion, so basically their version of a stock market really took a tumble, and House Davion at the moment really doesn't have the money to continue the war, or at least continue our role. So, yeah, but we do get some pretty nice stuff out of it. Some auto cannons and some LRM Artemis, all the goodies. And then we'll get another message giving us another LBX. And that brings Kestral Lancers to a completion. So, with that all being done, this seems like a good place to definitely end this special episode focusing on the Kestral Lancers. I definitely have a lot of salvage to go through and figure out what I'm going to do with it, but I definitely appreciate whoever watched along for the ride. It is definitely a fun story to do. So, thank you if you tuned in. I did, I guess, break it up into 3 parts, so You can skip around and see what's what. So thank you and see you next time. Whatever, I guess the next one will be, it looks like might be episode 10. So I look forward to that.